Well, hello there, folks. How's it going today? Hope you guys are all doing really good. Well, I got quite a pile of stuff here in the floor of the studio tonight. These drums just kind of showed up here. A friend of mine brought these up and gave them to me. They used to belong to a mutual friend of ours, and he passed away a number of years ago, and my other friend inherited some of the drum set, well, all of it, and some of it got wet in a basement, and long story, but this is what was left of it, and he decided to give it to me. He's going to buy an electronic drum set, so let's just take a peek at what we got here. Now, these shells right here, I can remember when my buddy bought the kit, he bought a set of Keller drum shells. Jim Keller. They were all handmade. He had a bass drum too, and a big subwoofer that went in front of it. That got wet, from what I understand, but we did get one tom, and this is a snare. It's a 14-inch snare. It's a big boy. Sounds good though. It's got a set of 40 wires on it. And I'm not sure what brand these are. Maybe you guys could help me out here. That one's got some parts inside it, but maybe you guys recognize that hardware. I really don't know what these are, but we got 3 different ones right there. They're all the same brand from what I can see. And we also got some cymbals here. Not sure what these are. This is like a trash or China boy or something. It's kind of different. It's nothing I've ever owned. And then we have some unmarked cymbals here. Or there's no stamps that I can see anywhere on them. But they feel kind of nice. They're nice and light. You got quite a pile of cymbals here. Again, here's another one. No stamps. Kind of looks like they might have went together possibly. Here's another one. Again, I really don't know much about these. This is kind of thin. I thought that might have been a hi-hat at first, but I don't think it is. And here's a Peisty Splash 9-inch. Nice cymbal. Here's another Peisty. This is a 12 Splash. These are all in really good shape. There's another Peisty. You can faintly see it. And other than that, I really don't know what it is. It's quite heavy. It does say something right there too. I can't quite make it out. It says sound formula. That's what it says. You can see it says Peisty there, and then above, you can just barely make it out. Sound formula. I really don't know what that is. Maybe you guys can help me out with that. And we got a Sabian AA medium ride. Really nice shape. I've got a bunch of Sabians already. This is quite new, you know, or used very little, I should say. It's probably getting a little age to it. And then we've got we do have a set of Master Sounds. These are really nice, actually, and they're in great shape. I'm sure these aren't cheap. Here's the top of it. Same thing. I'll have to try these out. They're pretty heavy. I'd like to see what they sound like. And, you know, they're Vetus stamped, Now, there's no marking on this thing either. I don't know whether to cook like lo mein in this or what to do with it. I don't know what this is. It's got a kind of a gong sound to it, maybe. So if you guys could help me out, you know, with this stuff, I'd appreciate it. At least tell me what I got here. And, you know, I know the hi-hats. Those are pretty easy to figure out. And the rest of it, you know, I'm not sure about this one. Or was this that Peisty? Yeah, this is the Peisty. Yeah, then we got this, which is unmarked. And we got a couple more. There's a 12-inch splash and a 9. Okay. Now these ones, to me, kind of look like they might have went together. At least these two. I'm not thinking this one did. This looks like a cheap splash of some sort. But these two look pretty similar. Although this one's hammered, this one isn't. Not sure, guys. I know this isn't a hi-hat. It's just too thin. So we'll have to check these out too. Do some sound tests. Same with this thing, you know. Like I said, these are all in really great shape. So that'll add quite a lot to the collection as far as cymbals go. And we also have a cowbell. Came with it. You can see she's rusted in there a little bit. It's been, it's quite heavy. And we have these stands, and I think these are pearls. Let's take a look. Not really sure, but these are nice, heavy-duty cymbal stands. I mean, that thing is heavy. I believe they are pearl. And they got the counterweights on them too, you know, so you can really boom these out there long ways. And then, yeah, there's a pearl tom mount. And we'll have to just go through it, you know, and see what we got. Kind of make do with it. So that was a pretty good hit right there. I didn't need any more drums, but these used to belong to a good friend of mine, like I said, so I'm proud to have them, you know, and we're going to put them to good use, so that's even more special for me. And I also got these gifted to me from my neighbor about a week ago. He sold his drum set and kept these. These are just Peisties, fairly new, 14-inch crash, and I think that's a 10-inch maybe splash. And I've got more cymbals kicking around here too as well. I gotta dig them out, I guess, and go through them all. I'm mostly using B8 stuff here. Just stuff I've collected here and there. That's an old Vetus there. That's a nice sounding cymbal. There's another set of B8 hi-hats. Some of them are B8 Pro, and some of them are just regular B8s. Anyway, that's kind of the collection that I've had. Now we've definitely added to it and then some. So you guys know how expensive this stuff is. That was a really nice gesture of my buddy to give me that, for sure. I mean, he could have sold it and made money, but he knows what I'm going to do with it. And he's a drummer, so more than likely he'll be enjoying these as well, you know. He is going to get back into playing drums, so they'll be here anyway, and we'll all get some use out of them, hopefully. So now I need to pick this stuff up and get everything organized. This drum's got something inside it. I'm not sure what, but we'll take that one apart. Those are kind of interesting, really. It's going to be kind of a neat little setup. I may have to make some kind of a stand where I could mount all of them on it, maybe, or something. Not sure. We'll figure it out. And this tom is gonna be nice. Just, I usually play with coated heads, so if I use this sometimes, I can always have an option. Like I said, to just use a different head, and I don't have to change heads on my tom. I can just put that one on the stand and give it a shot for a different tone. So anyway, guys, this is perfect timing for me because we're just gearing up to start recording and tracking songs for a record. And now we have many options in the brass department here. So there we go. The kit's getting bigger. It's, it's time to stop on the drums too. I've got too many and it's getting kind of cramped here. So, well, anyway, guys, I'm going to get that stuff put away, and I got to try to organize this a little bit better in here so I can get around these and set microphones up and that kind of thing. It is getting tight for space in here. I've just got too much stuff. So now we have a mess on the floor, and that's just how it goes. The life of a collector. Everybody just seems to bring their stuff here and drop it off. They just know it's going to get used, and it'll always be here because obviously Jake doesn't get rid of much. So thanks for tagging along, guys. I thought I'd just kind of show you that, and if you guys could help me out on this, I'd really appreciate it. That's why I really shot the video. I just like to get a little info on some of these cymbals, and maybe you guys could tell me what these drums are. They're like a pearl, white marine pearl wrap on them. I know these ones here are both Keller, but those I don't know. I'm thinking they might have been pearl. I think he bought a set of pearls at one point. It's been a long time, so I can't remember. But any info would be helpful. I'd really appreciate it, folks. And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys real soon. Be good. Okie doke.